been called. I must answer. Always.
Hello everyone, Shirley here. Oh boy, how about that BlizzCon though? I just wanted to make this video today to just talk about it a little bit. But first things first, I'm doing a live commentary in some random battleground. And unfortunately, we got Deepwind Gorge. Don't really like the battleground, never have, but we're going to make it work. I'm in here today with one of my friends, Tirathalus. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. This rogue here, which happens to be one of my oldest arena partners, so it's kind of nice seeing him back on the front lines today for us. Anyway, real quick, just going to go over my talents for anybody that cares. I think I'm going to use Sweeping Strikes, Trauma, and Fervor in this one. And I even care about D-Stance or Stormbolt. I ain't got time for that. And I don't want to apply Ren. We're just going to spam Whirlwind. Sounds fun. Alright, back to the BlizzCon stuff. So, wow, Battle for Azeroth. Did not really see that coming. It's going to be another Faction War expansion. MoP 2.0. It's kind of out of left field. Everybody was expecting Old Gods set up and the Void Lords and all that kind of stuff. Now this one, I think it's going to go a little bit separate routes than MoP. When MoP came out, I don't think they really knew what they wanted to do with the expansion. But this time around, I think they got a very clear focus ahead of them. It's going to start out with a faction war and us bashing each other's heads in like we have for years. And then it's they already confirmed the second raid. We're going to be fighting Naga again and Queen Ashara finally. Which means that, you know, we'll probably kill her. Gonna snipe the Zerker buff here from this guy. But who knows, you know, maybe Green Jesus is gonna come in and take the kill from us again. Let's go do something really dumb here real quick. Get right up into the mix here. And hopefully kill something before I die horribly. Taking out this Warlock. Anyway, it's kind of hard to talk and actively PvP at the same time. Not something I've really done too much of in the past. Not in WoW, anyway. First-person shooters, that's another story. But so we're going to be fighting it out, and then we're going to have to deal with the Old Gods again by the end of the expansion, is my prediction. So maybe we'll kill N'Zoth. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe Void Lords will come after that. I don't know. I'm excited, though, because we finally get to go to Zandalar. Something I've been looking forward to for a long time, actually. Kul Tiras looks really cool, actually. I didn't really know a whole lot about it, I guess. But all the screenshots and the little videos and the dungeons they showed, the whole pirate theme going on, I love it. It looks really cool. I love the aesthetics, the very cold, irony, real-looking weapons, cutlasses, all that kind of stuff's back. Hopefully it plays out as cool. Kind of makes me, you know, I can't wait to play up both sides, actually. Give me an excuse to level up my Alliance Warrior again next expansion. So hopefully there'll be some interesting quests on both sides. How it's going to play out at endgame is going to be kind of interesting, too, because, you know, we're not even going to see the other continent until you're already max level, which is something they've never done before. Like 3 zones locked behind level cap with only, I assume, world quests and just the main quest line from the expansion. It's kind of strange. You know, hopefully that pans out. Probably going to get myself killed here doing this. Yeah, you can't cap totem me when I'm Blade Storming Shaman. It don't work like that. Getting some more of that juicy Whirlwind action. Kind of like Whirlwind for Battlegrounds, actually, because something that most people don't know or they forgot, whatever, is that Rend is actually nerfed in PvP. It does... I just trinket an Earthquake Stun. Yeah, get at me. Rend does less damage in PvP. So, Whirlwind doesn't with the Trauma build, or Fervor build, which is kind of neat. But anyway, back to the new stuff. We're going to play as trolls that stand upright, Mother of God. And they already confirmed the orc's going to stand upright. Shirley's going to have a straight back, finally. I can't wait. Oh, man. I'm excited for the sub-races of any kind, really, but the High Mountain Tauren, as soon as I saw those when Legion dropped, I wanted a Moose Tauren. The antlers look sick. Can I get up this? Let me charge you. Yes, he jumped down just to just to make me happy. Why did you do that, buddy? Oh man, that was a terrible idea. So I can't wait to play all of them. Hopefully the new racials from a PvP side of things. They said that all the new sub-races are going to have new racials, and I'm really curious to see how they balance those out, because there's been obviously some problems in the past. They already showed on their website a couple of them, the Lightforged Draenei and the Tauren. And the Tauren are getting like a modified version of Warstomp that like charges forward for a second and knocks things down, which honestly sounds even better than Warstomp, because one, they're both AoE, and two, the charge doesn't have a cast time as far as I know anyway. So that'll be potentially really useful for PvP, like Arcane Tauren is on Blood Elves. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Hopefully nothing's too silly. Maybe an excuse to actually re-roll to something, who knows. What do we got? Got a D-Stance Warrior and some kind of Paladin. What does he ret? I got a Hunter with me. We could take him. And there's a Warlock too. Fuck. Nice wreck, dude. How you doing? Let's try to knock out the Clothy here first. Oh, it's a Holy Paladin. What have I done? I thought he was fucking ret. Let's see if I can kill this guy in a 6-second fear. He just bops in. Come on, man. What's the fun in that? Yeah, I ain't gonna win this fight. Rest in peace, second win. Never forget. Anyway, been kind of ignoring the elephant in the room thus far, and that's Legacy. Classic servers got announced. I did not see that coming for, I don't know, ever, honestly. I know some people were expecting it inevitably, but honestly, I'm surprised that Blizzard finally decided to do it after so many people were asking for it for so long, and I'm excited. I'm happy about it. We finally get to go back and see vanilla in all of its glory, and hopefully everybody that remembers it as fondly as they do, you know, it lives up to the expectations after 12 years. It'll be even longer by the time it's actually out. Oh, can we snipe this? Damn. Am I going to be playing? It's probably a good question to ask. Yeah, I fully intend on making a character. Gonna be a warrior again. Gotta live on the ARM stream. Whether or not it'll be super serious like retail, or well, it'll both be retail, ironically, like live current time servers. What would you even call the distinction anymore? I don't even know. Am I gonna take it, you know, as seriously as that? Raid, you know, a couple days a week or whatever. I don't know yet. We'll see. I might just take it slowly at my own pace, or you know, it'll drop and maybe I'll have enough friends to play with that will really want to push it hard again. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to wait and see. Maybe a potential High Warlord grind. Anyone? Oh God, I I don't know if I want to devote that kind of time to it, but especially since I still intend on playing retail. Yeah, fuck, current WoW when it comes out. So I don't know if it'll be, you know, feasible to really devote that much time into 2 warriors, you know, full time. But we'll see. We'll see. Where you going, Death Knight? Get back here. I'm done with you. You can't escape, dude. Let me just pop recklessness on you at 20% HP. Worth it. Damn. Anyway, yeah. Gonna play a warrior again when it drops for sure. I know I got some people that want to play Alliance, but I mean, I don't know. I've played Horde for so long. It's pretty sure it's gonna be Horde again, unless somebody really convinces me otherwise. And that kind of leaves out Paladin, which was my one of my first characters. Actually, I played a Ret Paladin, but you can't play that on Horde and Classics, so it's gonna be back to the warrior, which I'm totally fine with. I would have played it anyway. Spec-wise, yeah, you're supposed to be prot and vanilla. We'll see. I'm not against tanking. I've done it a lot in the past, actually. But for main spec, I really just want to play arms. It's my spec. It's what I do. Fury's actually viable, depending on which patch it is, which is a possibility. So maybe give some of that a chance. Oh damn, I am so dead. Bit off more than I could chew. Finally, pity. That rogue just did not like me there. Yeah, gonna play arms again if I can get away with it anyway, depending on what guild I join. You know, if they don't want a DPS warrior, I guess we'll see. But frankly, this much later, like, everybody is 100 times better at the game than we were back then. So I'm not too worried. You know, the bosses are all pretty much cakewalk. There's not any hard mechanics. I mean, you stack up any raid in vanilla, even Nax 40 to Mythic Tomb. I know that might get some flack, but it's not the same mechanically. Sure, it's a grind and it's hard to even get in the raid, and you know you got to organize 40 people, and that in itself is a pain in the ass. But individually, you know, you as a player skill level, it's not, you know, terrible by any means. But yeah, I don't know where are they going to take it after that. Will it just be classic? Are they going to open up TBC? Are they going to go farther than that? I'm super curious to see what Blizzard's got in store for us down the road. You know, I would be fine with it just being classic, you know, and only that. They just stop there. But I gotta say, if they do end up going past that and TBC drops, you know, after a couple of years or something, and regardless of how they treat characters and whether or not you keep them or rolls over, I don't know. That's whatever to me, you know. Ideally, they would just keep them and make a new server, and you can optionally transfer over, whatever. The thing I'm getting at is that what I want, if they're gonna do this and they end up actually going past classic, I just want them to get back to Wrath. Wrath was my favorite time in the game, and I would love it. Nothing more than to go back through progression and Wrath. That would be cool as hell. But that's, you know, that's potentially years away, so I'm getting ahead of myself here. Clink. But as far as vanilla's concerned, I'm looking forward to it again. All the stupid mechanics and the imbalanced classes. I'm really curious about that. If they're just going to leave everything as it was, I imagine that's how most people want it. Depending on which patch they drop the game on, though, could be kind of odd. You know, if they stagger the raid releases, you know, that could be, you know, ideal for some people. Kind of draw out the time frame that we're talking about here, or they could release it on the next patch, not the TBC pre-patch, of course, because that would be too late and too many things change then. But the next patch, I think, would also be a pretty good spot, and everybody can just go through the game at their own pace, at their own level. Like I said, the only problem with that, just starting everything on the next patch, is class balance is just going to be a nightmare. Like, class balance just doesn't exist. So if they intend on keeping it that way, I think I wouldn't be surprised, and I think that's how most people would like it. But I can see the forums already. Like, people are gonna be just raging after a week. You know, this warrior charged me in Mortal Strike, and I literally died in one hit. You know, I can see it now, but that's how it was. So I hope they don't change it, honestly, because then it wouldn't be classic anymore. But we'll see how it goes. Here I am fighting in the road like a good player. Look at this. Okay, I'm not that bad. This guy's just backpedaling. He's probably gonna kill me too, because I don't have any good cooldowns up, and I'm at half health already. I don't know. Let me just kick Solar Wrath as he spams Moonfires me to death. Or whatever. I'm gonna pop everything. Might as well. Just a random BG. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time hamstringing this guy. He's not going anywhere. Let me get another kick in. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah! Nice. Might die to dots still, but it was worth it. I had to kill the backpedaling Boomkin. Man, I wouldn't mind doing more of this in the future, too, if anybody is interested. Just more live commentary. I like doing it when I did it for the Mythic TOS fight that I did a while back, but Anyway, back to just wild speculation, because frankly that's all that we're doing right now. And losing this battleground, because we don't know how to hold flags. As is standard. So back to Battle for Azeroth, I guess. Let's talk about that, because Classic is... I mean, everybody knows what's going to happen, or, well, mechanically in the game, and lore-wise and all that shit. I don't mean, like, patches. We'll see about that. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, though. That's for sure. No, I don't want your quest, dude. Come on, Shaman, get back here. Yep. No, I'm not going to walk into that. Been around the block too many times here, Shaman. Oh, goody. 2 Shamans, except that one's Resto, I think. Hope not. I think he is, though. So what is he getting healed by? Yep, he's Resto. So what are your guys' predictions on this game? Like, are we just gonna destroy each other, World of War style, nothing will be left, and it won't even matter? You know, the old gods will win at the end of the day. I'll get some of the sweeping strikes action going. Oh, it's beautiful. Couldn't quite get the double kill off one execute, but I'll take it. I'm thinking that, you know, they're gonna pretense the whole expansion like they did Legion. You know, kingdoms will burn, it's the end of the world, oh no. Except now that we know what happens at the end of Legion with Sargeras and everything. I mean, you know, obviously there's a giant problem because of the hole in Silithus, but you know, the game works out at the end of the day. It has to. So as far as like, oh god, Mage, this is not a good idea. We ain't gonna win that fight. There's no way. Okay, he's doing it anyway. I guess I'll help. Whatever. Oh, kicked it on holy. Couldn't bubble. Feels good. I guess I shouldn't have doubted. We got it anyway. I guess that warrior's just AFK or something standing there. I'm not sure what he's doing. Feels bad not having permanent Colossus smash up, I gotta say. Alright, I'm just gonna sit this. Could have trinketed, but don't really need it. That guy's probably just a bot or something. Warrior just standing there not doing anything. Come on, man. Stop draining. Sharpen that. Just get out of here. Wasting our time. He's just AFK. That's a poor guy. Wonder if he DC'd. But anyway, oh, he's back. He's back. Too late. You know what? I'll let them get that. Grab the leaf before somebody else shows up. Yeah, the 3-cat. Hey, it looks like we might win. So, I think that we're going to start off fighting, crushing each other's skulls in, and then turns out, oh no, N'Zoth's here, and we're going to have to band together again, just like every other threat in the history of WoW. We'll defeat him, and then probably lead into something with, like, the actual Void Lords themselves, like the greater evil behind the old gods, would be my guess afterwards, but we'll see. Speaking of features, we're going to go Island Adventures and Warfronts. Oh, man. The Warfronts sound really cool to me, actually. I'm a big fan of RTSs, but I don't play them very often. But when I do, I sink just hours upon hours into, like, matches. I used to love, like, just playing skirmishes and just, you know, building up a massive army, like, all day. And going in and just stomping the enemy. That was fun to me. Well, we did alright. Not too bad. Oh, I got beat out by a DK. Damage anyway. Don't worry, killing blows all that matters, right? But Warfronts, man, they do sound cool. I'm excited for the RTS to come back. I hope that it's worthwhile in some way and it doesn't take too much time. And more importantly, I guess, is that I hope that the strategy isn't just like a big cheese fest, like rush this one building and then, you know, go zerg the boss like AV used to be, you know, during various expansions where you would literally ignore all the towers and all 20, well, 40, you know, or 20 people would just rush the boss and, you know, zerg it down and kill it. Get an achievement for it, but you can't really do that these days, even though I haven't been in AV in a while, I guess, so maybe you can, but I hope that the strategy is not just Zerg Rush. And if it does well, I hope that they actually add like a PvP mode to it. I know they didn't say that, but that would be really cool to me if we get a like RTS with a bunch of troops, Dota style or something, you know, and a big 40-man battleground or something. That'd be cool. And since they're already doing it with the island scenarios, you know, it's a possibility. It could be something to think about. As far as the island scenario thing, it's just going to be a daily thing to farm artifact power, you know, for all intents and purposes. I'd imagine it would be, you know, something you could grind or just a daily bonus, you know, something like that. But the PvP side of it could be interesting with a 3v3 element. Once again, I hope that the meta isn't just super bland. It'll either come down to you know, rushing the enemy team, killing them, putting them on their 30-second respawn timer or something silly like that, and you just run around really fast, grabbing everything before they can respawn. Or it'll turn into you just completely ignore the other team, you know. I hope it's not either one of those extremes, you know, somewhere in the middle. There's actually engagement, thought to it, and, you know, strategy of some kind. That would be really fun. And what the meta might actually be. Like, can you queue as this with a healer? Is it just DPS? Can you go with a tank? You know, a lot of possibilities that I'm looking forward to exploring. But anyway, guys, I guess that's about it. I'm just starting to ramble now about both the new expansion and classic. I did want to wrap this up with one final note. I know that a lot of my videos lately, and even the guild I'm in right now, has been very PvE focused, and it's all about raiding and Mythic Plus, which they're bringing back again for the new expansion, which is cool. But I gotta say that that Battle for Azeroth cinematic they brought in, when Sarfang picks up the flag and charges in, I mean, is there anything that makes you want to PvP more than that? Like, that just, I don't know, if that doesn't stir you, I don't know what will. I mean, for the Horde. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.
The drums of war thunder once again.